Hello and welcome to Turner Classic Movies. I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Thanks for joining us this afternoon as we observe Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day with a slate of movies related to December 7th, 1941, the day the Japanese Imperial Navy attacked U.S. forces at the Pearl Harbor Naval Base in Hawaii, forcing the United States to enter World War II, which had been raging in Europe since September of 1939. Army Chief of Staff General George C. Marshall knew the vast majority of U.S. soldiers would be civilians, not professional soldiers, and they would need the right motivation to endure the hardships of battle and homesickness. So Marshall commissioned Major Frank Capra, great director of Mr. Deeds Goes to Town and Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, to make a documentary series of films about why Americans had to fight in World War II. The Why We Fight series consisted of 7 films, and we have the final film in the series coming up next. From 1945, it's War Comes to America. As the last installment, War Comes to America covers a brief history of the United States and its ideals, as well as the events leading up to U.S. involvement in the war, including footage of the Japanese bombing Pearl Harbor. In addition to a core group of Army writers and film technicians, Capra enlisted the help of some famous Hollywood industry pals to get the series done right, including writer Anthony Weiler and directors Anatole Litvak and George Stevens, as well as William Wyler and John Huston. Capra also pulled in Walt Disney for animation and Alfred Newman for the score. The films were used as training films by the U.S. and Allied armed forces and subsequently released to the public. The first film in the series, Prelude to War, won an Oscar for Best Documentary, and the whole series won the New York Film Critics Award. Narrated by Walter Huston from 1945, here's War Comes to America.